Self-control is essential, especially for men. It extends into so many other things. I see people, the whole concept of red flags in dating for men and women. There's no point in being able to read a red flag or being able to identify whatever a red flag for you would be in a person if you don't have the self-control to act on that knowledge and go the other way. Knowledge is knowing something, wisdom is acting on the knowledge. And if you don't have the self-control to avoid someone, even though they might have some physical or like material, something that some part of you that desires them, you need to be able to listen to the higher authority within you and be able to go the other way, especially for a guy. This is in my experience, this is much harder for guys than it is for women. Mostly because women have more of an abundance of options at first. And especially nowadays, most guys are afraid to even go approach a woman that they find attractive and add to their options. There's so many people in the red pill space or just in like the dating space that are working backwards instead of working from the root forward. They're trying to, you got all these like black pill dudes like, oh, I don't have the jawline, I don't have the height, or this dude's tool is bigger than mine, or whatever you know what I'm saying? Whatever vague excuse that you have is stopping you from actually going out and trying something. It's like trying to complain yourself out of the game before it even starts. Working backwards is what makes it so frustrating and so impossible. You're worried about things that you can't change, your jawline and all these physical things. You can change your your financial and social standing, but that takes time. And a lot of these guys overestimate the amount of financial and social standing that they need to have to acquire the kind of woman that they want. Don't work backwards. You have to build the qualities within you. It's about self-control. Unless you have that self-control, you won't have the discipline to even basic discipline just to keep up like good hygiene, to keep up a good sleep schedule, to work out, to eat right, to plan things in your day so that after you get off your job, you have time to work on your things. This is the kind of self-control that we as men need to exercise within ourselves before we try to control other things in the world. Because once you control yourself enough on the inside, it's almost like the world recognizes it and it bends for you. You don't even have to force it. And these are all lessons that, we are all trying to learn, but some of us have come to more of a realization of it in our actual life than others who just simply have it in their head as like a intellectual concept. You might know in theory that it works, but until you've actually gone out and seen it work for you, you won't feel as passionately about it. You won't really see the truth in it. So a lot of like the frustration that a lot of guys have going outward should be going inward. Fix what fix what can be fixed, and the thing that you have the most dominion over is you. And I hope you guys can find the wisdom in that.